At a NATO summit in Poland, President Obama said he did not believe the United States was, quote, as divided as some have suggested. Radio talk show host Coco Soodek joins me now. All right, good evening, Coco. You know,
hi, Judge.
I think, to be honest with you, that there is more division in the country than there's been in a long time. And you know, I like wishful thinking, too. But the reality is that five white cops were shot and killed by a racist who said he was doing it in the name of Black Lives Matters.
No, that's not what he said. No, that's not what he said. The shooter had a grudge against Black Lives Matter. The shooter was a crazy loner criminal who had too many guns and had some mental illness issues, and he specifically said he had it in for Black Lives Matter. He didn't do this for Black Lives Matter. He was a crazy person, and he doesn't represent the African-American community.
He said he had it in for white cops. He said he was doing it in the name of Black Lives Matter. You know what? Get your facts straight, Coco. I want to have a conversation.
He specifically was not.
Was he a racist or was he not?
Or affiliated with Black Lives Matter, and he hated Black Lives Matter.
He did not. I don't know. Did you write letters to him? Because this guy did not say that to the cops.
That is what he said.
Okay, let's move on, because I want to talk to you. Was he a racist, the shooter?
I mean, he was certainly crazy. Was he a racist?
Wait a minute. How do you know he was crazy? How do you know he was crazy?
I'm going to tell you, I think he was a racist. He made prejudice. He was prejudiced against people based on their ethnicity.
Why didn't you just say it? He said he hated white people and he wanted to kill white people.
But he doesn't represent the black community. He was a crazy, bad guy.
I asked him if he was a racist. The answer is yes or no. What is the answer?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Now, are more whites shot by police than blacks?
This is a trick question, right?
No. No, Coco, it's not.
Judge, are you going to tell me that you really think there isn't an issue with the way that, with the different experiences between whites and blacks in this country?
You know what? If you listen to my open, what I said was that when we elected an African-American president, we became colorblind. We didn't elect him once, we elected him twice. And all this digging up of hogwash and Jim Crow and slavery and everything else he wants to talk about is creating a division. You look at Dallas, that woman said as a black woman she never felt as safe as she did in Dallas. All right? And the truth is that police are now the targets. And if that Black Lives Matter movement doesn't get on board and say they're angry when blacks kill blacks, it's only when a white cop kills a black or a black cop kills a black. That's anarchy. This whole thing is about anarchy. Right
Judge,
or wrong?
let me reply, please.
What?
Judge, it is not anarchy. It's the opposite of anarchy. Black Lives Matter is a peaceful organization, a peaceful network of people trying to enforce the rule of law.
Why? By what? Shooting
for
white
the rights
cops?
of African Americans. But Black Lives Matter did not kill those people in Dallas. Black Lives Matter didn't do that. A crazy loner with a gun, just like Dylan Roof was a crazy loner with a gun and killed black people.
What makes you say he was crazy? I'm so sick and tired of people using craziness as a rationale for straight-out evil.
No,
he was evil.
You know what?
He was a hater.
You're right.
I'm
using crazy as a proxy for all kinds of things. This guy got thrown out of the military for sexually harassing a woman. He was so bad that she said he really needs mental help, and yet he was able to get guns and live by himself.
He sexually harassed a woman, and he was thrown out of the military. You know, Coco, we can't keep doing this. I got to ask the questions. He was thrown out of the military because he sexually harassed a woman. Does that mean he's crazy?
Well, I mean, look, he was a loner, and he did write some really crazy things.
I know a lot of old people who are loners. I know young people who are loners.
Are you saying that he wasn't mentally ill? That he killed these people because he was black and not mentally ill?
You know what? The guy was evil, and that is not equivalent to mentally ill. All right, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done. I'm cooked. It's over. Coco, good to have you on tonight. I'm moving on.
Good to see you, Judge.
All right, we're going to